Did you really think that Bihan was going to turn over a new page and be a good guy in Liu Kang's new era? Did you? Was there like a 1% chance that you thought that, you know, maybe it was just... He's evil. He's evil, and new intros from the new build of MK1, MK Uno at EVO pretty much confirmed that he's on the run from Li Mei and her Outworld constables because he did something. Apparently, he's also got daddy issues, which kind of goes into the whole rumor that he killed the OG Grandmaster to take over the Lin Kuei, which eventually Scorpion will find out, and that'll lead them to collide and clash heads in the MK Uno story. We've kind of talked about that for a while. Confirmation that Li Mei did train the likes of sisters Melina and Katana. She showed them their combat technique ways. Sorry, I got kind of nervous here looking at Fire God Liu Kang. I just looked there for a second. He made me stutter there. But also, Yakuza Kenshi mentions that he's running from his past still. So if you were also on the fence and thinking that maybe Kenshi didn't have a bad past, guess what? He was evil in some capacity at one point in time, but apparently doesn't have any daddy issues like Sub-Zero. And that's essentially just the gist of everything we got from the current build of Mortal Kombat 1 MK Uno. What's up? It's your boy Dynasty back again with another Mortal Kombat 1 video, because you guys do know, over in Las Vegas, EVO is currently taking place, and if you are there in attendance, you get a chance to actually use the most recent build of MK1, which by all accounts appears to be a night and day difference in terms of like movement speed. From what I'm gathering, everybody who's playing MK1 at the event is saying the game is so much faster, and everyone's really happy about it. And also, you get a chance to use Li Mei and Johnny Cage for the first time, and Kameo Fighter Frost. So there are some footage out there, thankfully, and that's where we're getting all this new information that we just talked about previously, because character intros are dropping left and right, so we'll be playing those character intros of notes. I'm not going to play all of them, just the ones that I kind of think are important, that could be in canon to some degree. I'm not going to really focus on like the random mirror match ones that kind of allude to, oh, are you Shang Tsung or whatever? Are you a clone? No. So yeah, we'll be doing that today, going over all the intros that are dropping from this weekend's EVO event, because I know a lot of you guys probably want all the MK Uno goodness you can get. So if you're excited for that, please take a second and drop a like on the video. And without further ado, Dynasty, what the hell is going on with Li Mei and Johnny Cage's intros in MK1? I got you. I got you.
My entire life is supporting my sister.
All of Outworld is grateful for your service.
What's new? Katana loves Melina despite Melina thinking that Katana had something to do with her becoming a Tarkat diseased person. Feels bad, man. It really does. But yeah, more proof that Katana loves her sister. That was an intro dialogue between Li Mei and Katana.
Why are your cousins never at court?
They were banished by my mother's decree.
Not sure who Katana's cousins are, but banished by her mother's decree. Now, this is leading some of us to think that maybe Sindel is ruling with an iron fist, and those who disobey get kicked out of the kingdom, per se. I don't know. Is Sindel good in this timeline? Is she bad in this timeline, despite the constant teases of her being in the background of the Outworld stage, being in murals, having alluded to in intros? We still have not seen Sindel in action, so is she good? Is she bad? What do you guys think? I am intrigued to see what you guys think Sindel is up to in this timeline. Is she responsible for the Tarkat with Melina? Will she help General Shao take over Outworld? Did she kill King Jared?
Is it odd for combat to make one nostalgic?
I fondly remember training you and your sister.
There you go. So confirmation that Li Mei was teaching Katana and Melina how to fight, which again, I just love everything they're doing with Li Mei in this new era, this timeline. For a character that's not been around in damn near 20 years, they're doing so much justice to Li Mei. At the very least, if this game sucks, at least we can say Li Mei has been perfected. I have zero complaints about Li Mei from a lore standpoint, from a gameplay standpoint, from a appearance standpoint. She's amazing. I'm so happy to see her back, and to know that, again, she was there to train Katana and Melina and protect the royal family until shit hits the fan is, I think, so dope. She was Special Agent Li Mei until, well, again, King dies. She don't want the blame. She runs away. But yeah, confirmation that indeed, Mei Katana, well, they got their ways from Li Mei. The more you know.
I regret having never known my parents.
Who says you will not in the future?
Damn. So Li Mei does not know her parents? Again, I'm pretty sure this was kind of also alluded to in the character bio on the official website, but it seems to be a big part of her story and her character lore. Maybe in the future we get to see Li Mei's family. Maybe. Maybe we find out she's the love child of Meat and Serena. I never say never. Crazier things have happened. Mortal Kombat. Kenshi fans, this one's for you. At least he turned over a new leaf, it seems.
You're a reformed criminal? We'll see.
It's not enough that Liu Kang trusts me.
So even Li Mei is still on the fence about trusting this reformed criminal, again, who has past dealings with the Yakuza. But by all accounts, it does seem like Kenshi is a good guy in this timeline. I mean, he was there when Melina is transforming into a Tarkatan human zombie being, trying to help Melina, I guess. So, at the very least, he was there for Li Mei's homegirl? I don't know, but Yakuza man, got a Yakuza and still not trusted by even Li Mei, the narc, which is to be expected. Speaking of narcs and cops, I just think it's wild how Yakuza man Kenshi's just like flexing that he could just take out law enforcement.
I've never met a cop I couldn't take down.
There's a first time for everything.
Like, what? Like, making her a full-blown sheriff and cop is crazy. Like, you don't get Stryker in MK1. You get Li Mei. So, yeah, there's still a cop in Mortal Kombat that's not a cameo fighter. It's Li Mei. So, it doesn't face Kenshi, but the more you know. Here's Kenshi reflecting on his evil ways.
My past crimes are catching up to me.
No one can escape justice.
And again, just speaking about cops, Johnny Cage's mom was a narc as well.
How do you know so much about policing?
My mom was a cop. You did not fuck with her.
Boom. Johnny Cage's mom was Popo. And you know what's funny about Johnny is they actually did update the character's appearance with Johnny, where when he is doing a few of his special moves, he does have a green aura to him. So they heard our complaints. So thankfully, Johnny Cage has some green when he does his special moves. I think that is sweet. That's one of the few things that I was nervous about when it came to Johnny Cage's entire character design. But no, I've already seen a few screenshots over on Twitter of people taking screenshots of the build of Johnny's gameplay. If I can find one, I'll throw on the screen right now. But yeah, Johnny has his green aura back. That's a big plus, dude. Check it out. He's got the green! Green! Shout out to Peter Steele, because the green man's back! Look at that. Johnny Cage got the green glow back, my dudes. That is a big W in my book. This next intro dialogue confirms that Bi-Han did something, and, you know, Li Mei's trying to convince him to turn himself in.
Turn yourself in, Bi-Han.
Hell will freeze before that happens.
Bi-Han does something, and he's not turning himself in. So, it's Noob Saibot incoming, it seems. So yeah, he's up to no good. Lin Kuei guy got a Lin Kuei and look out for himself and his clan, and he does something that requires Li Mei to say, turn yourself in. And he won't, so there you go. Sub-Zero still evil, and apparently has some daddy issues. In the same vein of Li Mei telling him what to do, check this out.
I'll find your operatives in Sundo.
They'll escape by hiding in the shadows.
They'll escape by hiding in the shadows. If that's not a Noob Saibot tease, I don't know what is. Obviously, all ninjas hide in shadows. Lin Kuei are not ninja. Sub-Zero Bi-Han talking about his people hiding in the shadows. That is the most Noob Saibot Bi-Han quote of all time. So, there you go. He's fucking evil. He's evil, he's on the run, he ain't turned himself in, and the cop is not happy. She's pissed. This is probably my favorite intro from the build. It's hilarious.
I thought I had daddy issues, but you?
My family is none of your business.
Boom. There you go. So again, everyone keeps alluding to Sub-Zero's father for some reason. Obviously, it's because he's dead, because Bi-Han probably had something to do with it. So the revelation, when it gets revealed that he killed his dad and Scorpion finds out, is going to be insane. It's going to be fucking epic. So yeah. Johnny Cage confirmed daddy issues. Sub-Zero confirmed daddy issues. Mortal Kombat, the game of daddy issues. And there you go. Essentially, it's everything of note from the Mortal Kombat 1 Evo build in terms of references in the character intros. Again, just cover the things I think that could be in canon kind of important. There's probably another 20 of them out there, so feel free to check out those, but they're not really mentioning anything from like the story or anything like that, so just kind of focused in on everything that was like story lore oriented. I know doesn't mean it's canon, but some of these obviously are clearly canon to some extent. So anyways, that's all I got for y'all today. Of course, tomorrow is the big Evo gameplay trailer reveal for somebody. By all accounts, it appears to be Reptile. Based on every tease that's dropping from NetherRealm Studios. You guys already do know I have that on the channel once it does drop. But until next time, I've been your host, I've been Dynasty. If you guys enjoyed the video, please take 1 second to drop a like on it. Subscribe for some more MK1, MK Uno content like this. And I love you guys. Thank you for everything. And I'll see you in the next Daddy Issues video.